Yo, hello everyone, and welcome back again to a brand new video. Learn how to create and send invoices directly from Zoho CRM. The step-by-step guide will help you streamline your billing process. So guys, let's get started. Before we start with this video, make sure to watch it from now till the end so you can have the full experience. So, guys, the first thing that I have to mention is Zoho CRM is not made to create invoices. That is why it is currently impossible to create invoices in case you want in CRM Zoho, that is impossible. But since you have account with Zoho CRM, you can definitely go ahead and click on this 6 or 9 squares and basically go all the way down here to finance, and you will find the invoice button or icon. So what you have to do is pretty simple. Right click on it or left click on it, and invoice.zoho.com will be simply opened. This is the Zoho that is basically made for invoices. This is the whole platform. It is only made for invoices, payments received, sales received, credit notes, expenses, reports, and such things. If I went right here to invoices, you will find this plus button. Click on it, and this will open the invoice page where you can create a whole invoice from scratch. Here there is something that is basically giving you some tips to actually make the invoice much more cooler and organized. And there is a couple of things that I highlighted just before you create any invoice is once as a leader of a team or company leader or company manager, always try to set up the site first. So before you get your company to start using the Zoho invoice for daily routine or daily sales, make sure to set up it first. Like, make sure to have it all organized. For example, what I mean with that is, of course, the Zoho account will be having 0 customers of yours. So make sure to either import them. As you can see, you can import customers. So what they have as information is pretty much all the necessary information you can add here. So you could add like the name, the mail, the phone, the mobile phone, the work phone, billing address, shipping address, customer type, the currency, status, language, and even the company information of the customer. So for example, you are dealing with a person from a company, so you could have the information of that person, then related to them you can add the information of this company, so you can know which company is from and etc. So this is something that you have to do, because I will show you later on. It's gonna make like the invoices creation a lot easier. It's gonna make it much more faster. Here we have items also. Items are basically the product that you are selling. Now this is something that also you have to add, since like the creation of invoice, it's not something that has to be taken 5 minutes. It's something that's good, like, or I mean 10 minutes. It's something that can be created like a few minutes, like 3 to 5 maximum. So that is why having customers ready in a list and items in another list is something that can help you a lot when it comes to invoices. Let me show you how. So this is invoices page. These are all the information that I have to put. So customer name, invoice number, invoice date, terms, due date, item table. These are the items, the quantity, the rate, the tax, and the amount. And basically, if there is any other item, I should click add new row and keep adding the items. And basically by the end, I will have here the total summary. I will have to add the discount if there is any discount, shipping charges if there was any, and basically the customer note, and then the terms and condition, and the logo, of course. Now let's ignore all of that. Imagine yourself trying to actually just give in the customer name. First of all, when you try to add the customer name, you are not going to write it down. You will need to add a new customer, which will take you to a new window, which will basically show you this pop-up that asks you to create a new customer, which take us back to customers basically. So we need to create customers. So why are in invoices you are forced anyway, you are forced to go back to customers. So why don't you just create them already, have them as a database, so you don't have to go through that over and over with every new customer. The second thing is the item table. The item table, instead of basically writing, for example, I'm gonna sell wood planks and I'm gonna sell it for, like, this is quantity, I'm gonna sell 20. And the rate is basically the price. So yeah, I forgot about it. I'm like an employee. There is hundreds of items. I don't know how much is the wood planks cost me. So I will have to go back to the matrix price. I will have to go to the database that I have in an Excel sheet, which is located maybe on my PC, maybe on another colleague PC. I will have to ask. Instead of doing all of that, the database will be already in here. So just selecting the item, it will be a drop down, for example. You will have all the items located in here. And ignore this. There is an add item in book. Imagine some company comes to you with hundreds of orders, hundreds of products that they want. Are you going to type everything like type item by item? Eventually you will make a mistake. We are humans and we do make mistakes. I mean, bulk can help you a lot to reduce the percentage of having an error or a mistake during the invoice making, so you don't make any mistakes when it comes to charges or the total price, and basically you don't have to face any consequences with the customer later on of having an item not like having the right price, or basically something wrong with it anyway. So these are things that you have to take in consideration when making invoices in Zoho. So now also when you finish everything, you have to add taxes. So here you can click on new tax, and this is something that you will have to add within your items. Each items have their tax ready, so you don't have to add them later on individually. Once you're done, make sure to check enhance invoice. Make sure to basically have everything checked like this here, and once it is done, you're good to go. You either have now the option to save it and send it to your customer, which is right here, so save and send, or basically save it as a draft and basically you can print it and give it as a paper to your customer, or basically just scan it and send it to your customer as a PDF or whatever you want exactly. And that is pretty much it, guys, for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to our channel. If there is any more questions or topic you want us to talk about, mention them in the comment section. See you guys a lot in the next videos. Bye bye.